What's up guys, Yusuf here from Techdroids, and in today's video I take you guys on the best $500 gaming PC build for early 2019. So we'll go over the parts you need to build this PC, and towards the end we'll talk about the performance numbers, the benchmarks, and how you can upgrade this thing in the future. And this is going to offer you really good value for money, so you'll get all the performance for your dollar. And all the parts will be linked down below to Amazon US, and those are affiliate links, so if you want to help the channel out and in turn help me make more videos, go ahead and buy from those. And with that being said, let's get started. For the CPU, we have the Intel Core i3-8100. It's a 4-core 4-thread CPU with a base clock of 3.6 GHz. Does not have any overclocking, nor does it have a boost clock. But yeah, it's a solid quad-core CPU for $115 with Intel Optane memory support and UHD graphics 630. And how's that CPU? We have the GIGABYTE H310M-A. It's a micro ATX LG1151 motherboard with 2 DDR4 slots, 1 M.2 slot, HDMI, DisplayPort, and USB 3.0. And for $55, this is really good value for money. For RAM, we have 8GB of CORSAIR Vengeance LPX DDR4, so one 8GB stick at 2400 MHz for $50 is a really good deal. And also, as our motherboard has 2 slots, you can upgrade the RAM to maybe 16 or 24GB, no problem in the future by adding another stick. For storage, we have the 240GB Kingston A400 SSD, so SATA 3 and a 2.5-inch form factor. You get 300 megabytes per second plus write speeds and 500 megabytes per second plus read speeds, and that's a really good deal for $30. You're getting 240GB. A SSD is very necessary even in budget builds in 2019 in my opinion. Power this whole build up, we have the EVGA 500W B1. It's a 500W power supply with the 80+ bronze certification and a 3-year warranty. And for $35, you're getting enough power to power all the components and also leave some headroom for future upgrades, and the 3-year warranty should keep you covered if something goes wrong in this power supply. For the graphics card, we have the XFX RADEONRX 570 RS Black Edition, and this comes with 8GB of GDDR5 memory and also comes with a clock speed of 1320 MHz. It has 3 display ports, 1 HDMI and 1 dual-link DVI. It is DirectX 12 supported and also is VR ready. For $179, this is one of the best 1080p graphics cards out there, under $200. Now for the case, and to wrap this whole build up, we have the Cougar MX340 mid-tower case. This is again ATX mid-tower form factor and also has a clear side panel. It has dust filters, USB 3.0 and audio jacks, a lot of space, and also supports liquid cooling, beefy graphics cards, and also RGB LEDs. So you can make this case suit your setup really well for $45. In my opinion, really good value for money. Now that's about it for the parts. Now let's talk about performance and future upgrades. In terms of performance, this $500 build will crush it in 1080p gaming. So you can play modern AAA titles and the older generation esport titles, no problem at 1080p medium to max settings. You might have to tweak around with the resolution and settings a little bit to get a really good playable experience. But no matter what you're playing and at what settings, you should be getting 60 FPS, no problem. And as far as you keep your expectations to a decent level, you should be very happy with this build. And this build is not only limited to gaming, you can also edit videos and do normal productivity tasks, day-to-day tasks like browsing and email and things like that, no problem. And with the SSD, you will see that the UI is going to be really fast, so apps open really fast, the system itself generally boots very fastly. And the graphics card itself is really good, so the XFX RADEONRX 570 is a really good card. It's a killer 1080p card in my opinion. And you can upgrade it in the future, so you can add more RAM in the future, maybe take it to 16GB if you want to. You can add more SSD storage if you require it, and you can also upgrade the CPU to maybe a i5 or i7, although you should choose the non-overclockable edition, so the CPU without the K at the end of their name. And you can also upgrade the GPU to something from NVIDIA or AMD if you like it. And for now, this will do the job for $500, and I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. That's about it for this one. And let me know in the comments down below what do you think about this build, and also like this video if it was helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And also hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.